Hello, welcome back to the channel. So we finally made it to Bosnia and Herzegovina, the third part of our Balkan motorcycle trip. In front of us around 900 kilometers of the Trans-Euro Trail. If you haven't seen the previous episodes from Slovenia and Croatia, it's a very good idea to check them out first. And now you can see the route map. So yesterday we arrived in a small town of Glamoch, and today we are waking up to a beautiful morning right here. Bosnia and Herzegovina has a complex history. It was once part of Yugoslavia, which broke apart in the 90s after a series of conflicts. The Bosnian War, which lasted from 92 to 95, left a lasting impact on the region, and even today you can still see traces of it in some areas. What makes Bosnia unique is its mix of cultures and religions. You will find influences from the Ottoman Empire, Austro-Hungarian times, and Slavic traditions all in one place. It's a country of mountains, remote villages, and raw, untouched landscapes, which makes it perfect for this kind of off-road adventure. At one point on the trail, we were suddenly surrounded by shepherd dogs. They came out of nowhere and were way more aggressive than we expected. Uh, we weren't sure how far they would go, whether it was just intimidation or something more serious. So we are curious, has anyone had any experience with shepherd dogs like this? Do they actually bite? Please drop a comment. We ride a steep road through some twisty corners, and the same line we'll be riding back down later. But now let's see what's there on the top of the mountain. the trail suddenly disappeared and we got a bit lost. Luckily, a farmer waved at us and helped us find the right way. Really kind of him.
Gerade. Ja. Ja.
Okay.
Više, oder?
Polish.
A Polen? A ja, ja, grade, ima grade.
So we've just left the restaurant in Kupres. The owner waved at us, handed us some plums for the road, and the food was absolutely delicious. Honestly, people in Bosnia are incredibly kind. Justina is doing a great progress on her bike. I can't believe it's her second season on a motorbike. We are close to Ramsko Lake, but before that we have to climb through a big mountain range, and a steep climb is coming up. But first we have to pass a flock of sheep and a shepherd on a dirt bike, something I've never seen before. Oof, so this is going to be a hard section.
Coś ci się stało? 3, 4.
Nie będzie.
No.
It's a lot easier on a lighter bike. This steep climb really exposes the weight of my Ducati.
Jeszcze dalej podjadę, żebym tutaj się nie wpakował w niego.
The worst might be behind us finally. We are high up, the views are insane, but honestly we are too tired to even look. All that matters now is getting to the top, and we are running out of daylight. So somehow we made it to the top. We set up a wide camp at 1,800 meters above the sea level after the toughest section so far. It was not our plan, but it's better to stay on the top rather than risking riding down when it's dark. We are exhausted, but the views up here make it all worth it. Good morning, it's a beautiful sunrise up here on the summit. We pack up and head down toward Ramsko Lake. So the descent was still challenging, but nowhere near yesterday climb to the summit. And now we are finally chilling with a well-earned solid breakfast by the lake. So we just handed our compressor to some riders in the parking lot, and right after that we needed two. That battery, of course. Thankfully, family nearby saved us. Super kind of them.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck.
So the nail I have in my tire is moving, air is leaking. Time to fix it
Masz
soon.
dobre. Tak. Hello.
Ciao. He was riding the which way? The
Mountains on the top.
on the and the down. This.
Yes, yes.
That was a funny road. No?
Yeah, it's steep
Was
as
like
fuck.
steep, like hell, no?
Steep as fuck, yeah. I'm thinking about switching this Ducati to 701.
Don't do it.
Bye.
Okay, we are taking a short break. We've moved onto a scenic off-road section. Nothing too demanding, just pure riding.
Dobry dan. I think she lost her way and I don't know. Oh, here is she is. Yes. Alles Gute, thank you. Thank you. Ciao.
People in Bosnia are just great, open, friendly, and always willing to help out. We had so many nice interactions here. So the Volkswagen Golf seems to be the most popular car in Bosnia, so naturally we start counting how many we see on the road.
Tu wjechałeś? A. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
So we are having some delicious calamari here in Mostar. The city is very beautiful but very touristy, a bit too crowded for us, and it's famous for its bridge, Stari Most, and the divers who jump from it. So after coming back from the town I realized that there is still one issue, the nail in rear tire. I have a tubeless tire repair kit, fortunately, but I've never used it before, so let's try it. In theory it's very simple. All you have to do is clean and widen the puncture, insert the plug, twist it in and seal it with some glue. So that should do the job. Okay, looks good. We'll try it tomorrow. Good morning. We are leaving Mostar and we found a car wash. So it's finally time to clean these mud-covered bikes. They really needed a long time ago.
Nie, nie.
So I dropped the bike. I was probably going too slow and clipped a small rock with the front wheel. Nothing serious, but lifting the bike is the biggest issue.
Już, no.
As you can see, it's not just old Volkswagen Golfs everywhere. This region is also full of animals. We reach a wide open mountain space, stunning views and a road full of endless turns. We are in Lukomir. This is the highest village in Bosnia and Herzegovina, sitting high above the Rakitnica Canyon. People here still live in traditional stone houses, and in winter the village can be completely isolated for months. It feels like stepping back in time, and you can get here some handmade crafts such as woolen socks, vests, etc. We leave the forest behind and suddenly wide tarmac road. We are getting close to Sarajevo, where we booked something for the night. It's been a long day and it's time to eat and get some sleep. So we ride into the center of Sarajevo and stop right in front of City Hall. In the 90s, Sarajevo was under the siege for almost 4 years. Even today, the city carries its scars, buildings marked by bullets and shelling. Sarajevo hosted the 1984 Winter Olympics. You can still find the remains of those venues scattered in the mountains around the city. These are called Dinaric Alps. We are lucky we managed to convince a guard to manually open the gate for us.
Austria.
steep, rocky climb ahead and it's slippery and muddy. It's slick and full of roots, honestly a nightmare for my heavy Ducati Desert X. Maybe I should stop counting goals and start counting how many times I drove the bike.
Kurwa.
So this is probably the worst moment of the whole trip. Both bikes on the ground, everything is crazy slippery. We thought it was hard 2 days ago on the rocky climb, but this is on another level, steep and slick as hell. It's day 11, no days off, we are exhausted.
Wow.
As you can see, they are building a new road here. Unfortunately, this place won't stay as wide as it used to be. We saw the same thing in Vietnam, off-road tracks slowly becoming paved roads. It's happening all over the world.
Fuck. No. Dziękujemy. Ja pierdolę. easy.
It feels like this might finally be the end of the toughest sections. Nope, straight on to single track. A single track ends at a private gate, but we are too exhausted to look for a way around, so we open it and keep going. So we finally made it to our accommodation right on the border with Montenegro. It feels good to be here. This was the hardest day of the trip. We are exhausted and starving. So we finally reached the border with Montenegro and start the Trans-Euro Trail. But it quickly turns into a very muddy section in the forest. It's day 12 with no rest and we are too tired to lift our bikes again. We also have only 3 days of holiday left, so we decided to change the plan. Instead of TET Montenegro, we head to the Bay of Kotor and ride the Jadrańska Magistrala through Croatia, which by the way is one of the most scenic roads in Europe. We need a bit of sea and coastline before coming back home. And it's been an incredible trip. We managed to ride the full TET across Slovenia, Croatia and Bosnia. But we have to skip Montenegro for now. Bosnia and Herzegovina was our favorite part, mainly because of the views, the wildness and openness of people. We will definitely come back to this beautiful country again. So thanks for watching and please subscribe because we will have something special for you soon. See you next time.